Yo,
Cool, yo, we live. We
what's up,
here.
brother?
What's up? How you feeling?
Feeling great, man. Just got my butt up to the gym up at One Life off of 85 up in Frederick.
Nice. And I
This is like
am
no
in the
shots
coffee
at
right
One
now.
Life. Put it out there in case y'all see this video. This location is a little bit lackluster. It's my favorite one, though.
That was
This is
about.
my favorite location, man.
There you go. All right, yo, so Daryl, we got today. Also, sorry, this is Daryl. I'm Cody. Just give a little introduction.
Yep.
Yeah, today we're gonna talk a little bit about dad bods. Cool. Yeah, D. So yeah, I want to just start off, man. it was talking about how marriage is like how people get up in years. They take kind of like a back seat with their nutrition. Like you wanna dive in on that a little bit.
Yeah, man. I can speak specifically towards that. I know that a lot of guys kind of slide into the dad bod after years of being married and having kids. I had have 3 kids myself, so I definitely know what that's like. It's something that definitely creeps up on you, especially when you run through just the everyday rigors of life, working, tending to the kids. You know, um, get into the habit of coming home, not having enough energy, sit down, just getting watching Netflix, watching whatever TV program. Go to sleep late, get up, get the kids ready, get ready for work, and watch and repeat. So compile that. Weeks go by, months go by, years go by, and then next thing you know, you got the dad bod. You
Right.
know,
And like just to be clear, I think the dad bod, it's that thing that you got a big stomach, you kind of a little bit out of shape. It's kind of been normalized in this generation versus like old ones where you go back 50, 100 years, people was not out of shape. The normal thing was, people still was in good shape. They still had a good level of body fat. They still had good health. But now it's like it's been more normalized because 42% of people are obese in America and adults. Over 2/3 of adults are overweight or obese. It's been like the new normal versus just being more toned, being better shape.
yeah.
But yeah, so this dad bod thing, like, do you think it's normal that like this misunderstanding that when this you're supposed to get out of shape as you get older? Do you think that's right?
I think speaking more specifically to what you just said, it is something that we have grown like kind of accepting of. You know what I'm saying? Don't, without going real deep into it, that's like a whole nother subject matter as far as like our food options, especially when it comes to fast options. That's a contributing factor to it. But I think that at the same time, what goes heavily into it is just that we have over time like kind of just accepted um, like just like this sort of sit back, laid back sort of like approach to health and wellness, and taking care of yourself. And then while I'm at it too, there's a huge. Our culture is like heavily driven like on image, and so like while we do need to be accepting of one's image of their body and having confidence, we just need to be mindful at the same time. There's still in the midst of all of that, there's such thing as high blood pressure, diabetes, hypertension, what have you. So no matter whether you're in shape or whether you got a dad bod, I think that like your core importance needs to start right there, and like build
Right.
out.
Yeah, because like in the end, it's like when you get older, it's not just you get out of shape automatically. That's not how the human body works. It's especially it's the thing when you age is, you have this habit usually of loss of muscle, because you lose muscle as you get older. Usually because you don't have a good diet and not having enough protein intake or not doing good resistance training or some kind of training. That when you lose muscle, your body doesn't utilize calories as much because it's not utilizing calories as much, then you're still probably eating the same or eating too much or eating bad food. Um, and that because you're still having the same eating patterns, but you're having less muscle mass, your metabolism isn't up to the same standard because muscle burns more calories than body fat. So if you lose muscle, you're still eating the same, then simply your body just says, okay, well, I'm not using these calories. I'm gonna put it on. I'm gonna store it away, which is fat. That's what body fat is. It's just stored energy.
Yeah, and then
Yes.
speaking to that, well, to piggyback on top of that too, and that's where of course, like you need to take care of yourself because of like keeping from having visceral fat around your organs.
Right.
Especially as you get older, and God forbid if you need surgery done, one of the first things the doctor's going to check for is check your weight, because you could be in a situation to where if you have too much visceral fat around your organs or organ specifically, that's the first thing they're going to ask you to do. So
Right.
you need to be conscious of that.
Yeah. And that's also as like men, like it's natural. The one thing that is natural is like men's testosterone does drop after 30. So you're hitting that give or take 2 years of 30. Your testosterone is
And
just
out
going to
there,
naturally drop.
they heard that. They heard that testosterone drop.
Oh God. Is that my sexual performance? Is that
Yeah,
my athletic performance? A
matter.
little bit of everything.
Speak to what's this testosterone dropping. That's how, yeah.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, I mean, it's not like you can't do anything about it. I mean, it's the opposite. You can do a lot for it. And then, like, exercise and nutrition, it's scientifically proven. You go look up the studies.
Yeah.
It does help sustain and improve your testosterone. So if you have testosterone problems and you haven't done something like abuse testosterone or supplements or steroids earlier on, I mean, you can do a lot with even just eating right and exercising regularly to maintain and improve that testosterone, which then that feeds a lot of things: your mood, your mental state, your sexual performance, your athletic performance, just how you move on a day-to-day basis. I mean, testosterone for men it's one of our most important hormones.
And I think I heard you speaking towards that too. That's another misconception people have, like with the importance of, nutrition and physical activity, is
Right.
that it boosts cognitive, heavily. So that's another aspect that gets overlooked as well.
Yeah. And like
Yeah.
and D, he was talking about this a little bit earlier. It was like charting a course with your career with like health and fitness. Could you go more on that?
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I
you
hope you
said
hear me okay, because now, look, I tried to pick the quiet spot in the gym, and now of course everybody's up here now.
got the treadmills going and everything. Yeah,
So,
but you're saying earlier like charting a course with your career and like in relation to like nutrition and fitness, kind of like you can tell a story a little bit about that.
oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, I think it's really important because, like, everyone is. I think especially after this pandemic, number one, everyone is gearing up to make multiple streams of income, coming up with hardcore plans. Planning carefully for their financial future. But I think, what has taken a back seat to that. I mean, it's great. It's very important to take care of your financial future, but you equally need to have a plan for your nutrition future as well. I think the bigger that your goals, your ambitions are, your nutrition needs to match. So you have a financial portfolio, you need to have a nutrition portfolio as well.
I like that. I like
Gotta
that.
gotta gotta have that. Gotta have that. Uh, it's like this. In my opinion, it's like I think that guys would be if guys looked at their bodies or their health and nutrition like they did cars, like as a nation, we would be better off. If they treat it like that, because you go up to a guy that has like I don't know, like I don't know very much about cars, but let's say a car just runs on regular gas, and you come up and you tell him, okay, hey man, put diesel in that. You look at you like you're crazy. So the same thing comes up like with health and nutrition. Some of the stuff that once people become aware of, and they're like, well, wow, I've been putting this in my body for years, and wondering why they feel like crap and they're like performing low. So I think it's just we have to change our mindset when it comes to that. We really do.
Yeah.
Start looking at nutrition as more of what it is, which is an investment.
Right. Yeah, because nutrition, I mean, in the simplest form is just the energy system for your body. And if you give your body shit energy, I mean, you're gonna get shit results, and this is how it goes. And
That's
like,
it.
and you said something like you either take care of your body or your body will sit you down. Like, what do you mean by that?
That is true. Yeah, you do not. This is like there's no more There's no negotiating with your body. It's like we got to get out of this mindset of where it's like, okay, things are not bad right now. it's like, okay, things are not bad right now, but once again, back to charting a course. All that, be honest with yourself, all the habits that you have right now, is it what outcome is it leading to? Okay,
Right.
things may not be bad now, but where is it going to go? Where is it going to lead to? So especially as you get older, as you're speaking to about aging, testosterone drops off for men. Muscle starts to you know your muscle starts to break down. You have less and less muscle. Muscle burns fat. I just hit 42. That's why I am in here in the gym like a psychopath, um, trying to maintain that. But it's about maintaining that quality of life and invest in myself at the same time. So I do
Yeah,
get some
because
enjoyment out. Yeah,
yeah,
go ahead.
definitely. Yeah, and I was just gonna say like how like there's this thing called SAD or the Standard American Diet, and it's proven to be like the most unhealthy diet on the planet. It's just like low protein, low fiber, too high in sugar, too high in fat. It's a lot of like the processed foods that we have, just because the processed food, you still get some of your macros, the main nutrients that your body needs, but you miss a lot of the micronutrients, all the support for those, and the little details that your body needs to like really function, like not even just optimally, yeah, optimally, but just even good, just
Just
even just good.
and you know what's funny, man? Given the state of like our nation's health, we that should be just the target right there. Let's just like that should be the baseline. Let's just get like good. Like you don't need to be out here performing in CrossFits, running in marathons, but just have like just a standard like you know what? I just want to feel less crappy today. Let that be a
Right,
goal.
right. Yeah, because like if you are trying to do those high level competitions, great. But then I think if you are performing those, even more so that yeah, your nutrition needs to be on point, or else your performance won't be. But even if you're not, like, do you want to feel like trash, or do you want to actually just wake up feeling good first thing in the morning and throughout the day? Do you want to not have your energy crashing? Do you want to have less anxiety? Do you want to have more focus? Do you want to have less depression? Do you want to feel happier and just smoother, cleaner, more fulfilled throughout the day? I mean, if you feel right, you have all that. If you feel wrong, if you don't, or you have the negative aspect of it. Because like, a lot of the stuff, even standard American diet, it helps with cravings of like your taste, like good taste buds, kind of. Personally, I'd rather go to like an award-winning restaurant and eat some amazing chef-made food than like a bag of Doritos. But then,
Right, right.
but like in the end, like you're barely satisfying your real taste buds for like not that great quality food, both for taste or fuel, and you're definitely not satisfying your body's fuel needs.
Yeah,
So you're shorting yourself twice just for a quick little fix.
that's true.
And I've smoked cigarettes before. I've had bad habits myself, but in the end, overall, I'm moving in the right direction, and I overall take care of things in the right way. Because I mean, we all got bad habits, but same thing. You need just overall, if 80% of your habits are good and 20% of them bad, you're still beating the odds. You're still overall doing the right thing.
That is
Um,
very true. Yeah.
yeah, and it's because you touched on, like, you don't need to have an intense, insane man workout like you, where you're 42 and you got abs and you got biceps and arms popping and everything.
Yeah.
Like you just, if, even just something small, like just starting walking. If I think what was something you said when like just like small consistent habits rather than running in the wrong direction, you just
Yeah,
walking the right one.
two steps, two slow steps in the right direction is better than sprinting in the wrong direction. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah,
Yeah, there you
absolutely.
go.
A biggest thing when I start training people is that we do. I love hearing this at the end of a workout when clients say that, oh, yeah, that was good, that was easy. I'm like, yeah, that's awesome. So let's see you 2 weeks straight. That's good. We're gonna do the same workout because the biggest thing we want to push is consistency.
Mhm.
Eventually, yeah, you do want to challenge yourself. You want to increase your workouts, but the biggest thing to establish is consistency. Especially if you're coming from a long, like some, years, month removed, or if even from activity, or if you're totally new to it. Just make that manageable commitment and shoot for consistency.
Right. It's like shifting your mindset so that
Yeah,
you value your health and you're investing in yourself.
absolutely, absolutely. Yep. Because if you
Yeah.
don't take time out, your body telling you, I'm telling you, man, your body will schedule the appointment for you. So it's either, you go to the gym today, or I've heard one of my favorites, I can't remember, um, geez, man, one of these nutrition coaches I was listening to said it. He said it was either supplements today or like pills tomorrow for like your high blood pressure. So
Yeah,
it's like you're
that's it. That's it. Yeah, it was it. That's the same as like an old quote, like some back in the day, like 100 years ago. They said like it was you either your food can either be your food can either be your medicine or you'll be taking medicine soon enough.
yes, absolutely.
Yeah. But well, D, I appreciate your time, man. Just want to hop on a call quick, put something good out into the world.
Yeah, man, it's good, man. Good stuff, man. Happy to share. You know, you gave me a good time to finish the rest of my shake. I'm about to kill this workout. I got an hour and a half of happiness ahead of me.
There we go. I'm about to keep hopping on some clients, some nutrition courses, some more business. Hit the workout eventually later today, but we're gonna hop back in on getting things right.
Yes, sir. All right,
I appreciate your time, brother man.
all right, my brother. Peace.
Peace.